Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John Sismania Trudert, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer. Last time, well, we had our first fight against the Greenskins, and it went very, very well. We utterly trashed their settlement and secured this side of the Empire over on the west. Or so I thought, until the treacherous Brits decided that they have declared war against our allies over here in Marienburg. Which is more than a little bit annoying. They're our vassals and they've called for our aid, so we shall indeed ride to their aid. We've got a bigger problem over in the east of the Empire, and that is the ever so slight issue of rampaging undead hordes. We should probably go and take care of that as well. So, first things first, Elgar Huldorf, our treasurer, is running back to our territory. He's going to be the one that goes to relieve our allies and vassals over in Marienburg. In order to do that, he'll have to recruit a little bit more as he's going through. It'll take him a few turns to get there, by the way. Arch-Lector Balthazar Gelt, however, oh yes, he's looking very, very strong. Together with pretty much the best army that we can put together, is going to put himself into marching mode and head out to try and find the bloody undead horde. So he's marching through this area. Luckily, we've got a complete kind of military alliance with these guys, so we don't need to worry about going through their territory. We just need to go and find ourselves some vampires to murder. Through we go. There's other good news as well, which is just this turn, Johndorf has actually got itself up to level 4, which is magnificent, opening a brand new slot for us to actually build in. Interestingly, the barracks don't actually go beyond the 3rd level. There's no elite troops of infantry beyond level 3. All the elite stuff in the Empire's tech lives in like alternative areas, like for example in the stables, or indeed in the gunsmith. And speaking of the gunsmith, I think that's where we need to focus next. Though we're going to need to save up some money for it because, yeah, it's pretty expensive to build, even at its basic level. But once we've got that, we can build more mortars, and also we can actually buy ourselves some handgunners, improvements over our crossbowmen, and start phasing out the crossbowmen for the superior handgunners. And apparently the useless wizard has leveled up ever so slightly marvellous. And as his fireball seems so bloody useless, I think we should just use him for buffs and so forth. In particular, we've already got him the Flaming Sword of what's presumably Ruin, but a little bit misspelled. Shouldn't really be an H in there, should there, Mr. Wizard? Yes, indeed, we do indeed have Flaming Sword of Ruin. That basically means, yeah, more missile damage and more weapon damage, so these guys are more powerful offensively. We've also got a Cascading Fire Cloak that's actually extremely cheap. Fast cooldown, very, very cheap indeed, and gives melee defense and armor piercing damage. Again, for particular units in difficult positions, could be very, very useful. So let's give him one of those, given that's so very, very cheap to cast for only 5 magic. Now, what have we got over here? Peace in our age we can but hope. 900. 900 gold for peace against these guys. Fine, you know what, Avaland? Go for it. Nice. Now, any sign of the Bretons yet? No. None whatsoever. We've got a... Actually, they've got a decent army ready to defend themselves if it comes to it. So our vassals will be able to defend themselves. And apparently we don't even have trade with our vassals yet. I would have thought that was kind of taken as read, but alright. There you are, some nice trade. Elgar continues his march in that direction, ready to relieve and hopefully invade Britain in return for their treachery. And while he's passing through, I think we're going to need to stock up his army a little bit here. So what has he got now? He's got a whole bunch of swordsmen that are okay, 2 basic spearmen. He's not got the best army, to be honest. We need to top up his army. But to do that, we'll have to take him out of his march mode, so we'll probably do that closer to over here. Fine. So the situation over in the east of the map here is Essen is a small town that used to belong to these lads, Ostermark. But then our lads in Stirling came and took it over, and now it has in turn been taken over by the vampire counts. It is, however, currently held by the Stirling lads, but with nothing more than their basic garrison. Meaning that, yes, I'd say Manfred von Karlstein is going to be able to take that over pretty easily. Stirling doesn't even have an army present. They've just got one, like, Empire captain here, just to hopefully try and do some, like, assassinations or whatever. And another flipping Empire captain, except this one's mounted over here by Castle Tempelhof, which is over here in Western Sylvania. Western Sylvania is actually pretty contested. The vampire counts hold the main castle. However, the other areas are held by other individuals. So, yeah, the Talabek land over here, this fort very close by to the main castle, in fact. Meanwhile, Ostermark holds this area down here. So Western Sylvania it's all to play for. Eastern Sylvania, however, is currently been well locked down by the vampire counts, and we need to stop them before they advance much further. Fine, I think I understand how this is all going. Keep on heading in, Balthazar. We have got a lot of evil to defeat here. Wizenland has also picked this exact moment to go after the Greenskins. Where are the Greenskins? The Greenskins are way down here in Death Pass. Wizenland, could we maybe just not bother on this? Okay, fine, you know what, whatever. It's not like I'm going to be friends with orcs anyway. Yep, vampires, we know about that, but there's also been a noble plot. The rumour smiths tell us that in the court and along the verandas of Altdorf, our loyal nobles plot your downfall. Better nip this in the bud before it blossoms. Okay. Rebellion. I just accept this rebellion? Do I just accept that? The insolent fools of this province have risen up against us? Oh, I see. It's not here. It's out here in the wasteland.
Absolutely not.
Right. I see. So you are the Marienburg rebels. Got it. And to be honest, I'm not even sure you're strong enough to take over this settlement with its garrison. You're probably just about strong enough, but I'm going to be honest, you're fairly far down my to-do list at the moment, guys, alright? I'm sorry, but you are. Right, Elgar's army moves out of its forced march stance, and we head over here. As quick as we can, close by to Eilhart. And while we're out of that stance, we can recruit some more people. We've got a big pile of money here, but do we want to be spending it on these troops? Or, you know what, no, I don't want to spend it on these troops. However, there is something I'm going to need to spend it on, which is if these guys are going to be handling the issues that we've got potentially with Britain and a potential war there, do I need a third army to go and put down these? No, I don't need a third army for that. We can handle that while we're passing by. I think it's going to be fine. We don't need to raise a third army just yet. Meanwhile, over here on the very far eastern front, in fact, yes, these guys are getting very, very close to us. Come out of forced march mode. We can't afford to have it anymore. Now, if he decides he fancies coming up and taking us on a bridge, I am so up for you doing that. There we are. I believe now I am guarding a bridge pass. Perfect. Now, if I could just lure this army here into me, I feel like on a bridge, defensive line full of swordsmen, nice guys here with lots of crossbows, some Imperial Knights backed up with some mortars, we could just slaughter the undead all day in this position, if they're stupid enough to attack me. Let's hope they are indeed that bloody stupid. Instead, we'll just give Elgar Huldorf a little bit more of an army to work with there as he moves in over here. No actual sign of the British, but we shall see. I'm equally worried about these guys. These guys need to be put down. Why were you even against me? Like, okay, fine. I can see how it's going down, mainly on account of the fact that Malcontent's leaving for the rebellion. Oh! This is interesting. Public order is stabilising. So because the Malcontents just went and joined the Empire, actually, pretty soon, those guys are actually going to start cheering up. It's Festag! How could you join a rebellion during Festag, you bastards? I'm going to put you down so damn hard in a sec. Now come on, Vampire Count being stupid. Come on, you bastards. Come and take me on, damn it. They did not take the bait, sadly. Though Essen is still in the hands. Ooh. Oh. We have the small problem here that because there's no walls, these guys don't have to wait. Oh, could I have recruited? I don't think I'd have been able to recruit a lord and have him trained and have him recruit in this area. Okay, well, according to this, the balance of power is massively in his favour. He's got... How bad he is? Crossbowman, okay. And he's got a leader. And my leader's nowhere near as good. Right. This is not unwinnable. It's just going to be really, really difficult. Our advantage is we've got the better defensive line and the better core infantry. If we can just draw him into an actual infantry battle, then we can win this. We're going to have to stay back far enough that his mortars can't really get involved. If we could just hide in the woods, that might work. That might force him close enough that we could sneak some people around the outside of his... Okay, that's the best bet we got, really. The alternative is we've got a nice hill. We could have the high ground up here. Oh, they've got handgunners. They're pretty darn elite, all things considered. Alright, handgunners, mortars. These guys should have this battle, but maybe, just maybe, we've got a chance. I'm going to go for the high ground. I'm just going to take the high ground and see what we can do. I'm going to have to stretch our lines really, really thin to try and make it wide enough that they can't properly flank us. Our swordsmen are then going to be at the side, hopefully ready to be able to flank. Swordsman right at the edge here, and another group of swordsmen over here, who will take a position wider on the flank as soon as the battle begins. Start the battle. Alright. So the swordsmen are going to be here. This, I think, is the best bet that we've got. We're a fair way back from them. It's all going to be fine. We're up a hill, which works. If they're going to be stupid enough to attack, and ideally send their cavalry in ahead first. You know, the problem is actually probably going to be that bloody leader. We just don't have anything that can really deal with him. Oh, they better not be just planning to draw up defensively. Wait, they can't. If this battle goes on for an hour, then they've lost. But no. Okay, they were just drawing up into a new formation. Those mortars. There's the problem right there. And they have got zero interest in letting their mortars not get involved. Right. The mortars are going to start firing in a moment. The mortars fire. What are we going to do here? I think we've got one actual chance, in fact. Which is, we just need to bloody charge down the hill and just go for them. That's what we've got. That's my plan. Go. Go for those guys. So the horses will go down really, really quickly. That's the advantage of the horses. I'm going to send both of my crossbowmen at the horses. The swords on my flank can go for the halberds. They're not going to do that well, but they'll hold them in place good enough. The swords on the other flank are going to go and, well, they'll actually be able to do a pretty good job of just chasing off the handgunners. Right? This is the thing. These guys do not have enough proper infantry to do this. The spearmen are just going to... One of them is just going to pin the leader and just hope to get lucky with him. And the other guys are just going to charge down here and go for these crossbowmen. It's probably not going to work, but it's the best I've got. Because unfortunately, yeah, they're just going to start firing mortars and we need to be not around when that happens. So, forward we go. And the mortar fire's coming in and it's taken damage. Ouch. My lord's under attack apparently. I don't even know what group my lord's in. But it would appear my lord is mixed in here somewhere. Right, what have we got? The thing is, the moment we start firing on these lads, the moment our actual... Oh, in come the more shots. As soon as we actually engage, the mortars are actually useless. So we're better off closing as soon as possible. I'd rather die in combat than die from being shelled by mortars. Here we are. Our crossbowmen are firing. These guys are going to go down very, very quickly to crossbowman fire. And as soon as that happens, our crossbowmen can start trying to flank. Please tell me you're not actually flipping, wavering already. Ouch, handgunners. Yeah, I'm charging into gunfire right now. Not good. The outriders are screwed. The outriders are really screwed, in fact. And as soon as they go down, the crossbowmen might actually be able to help out by flanking and hitting everyone else on the side. Wavering, damage sustained. Alright, change one of them over. Change one of them over to the next. You, just keep firing on those handgunners, alright? Keep firing on the handgunners. We've got one group of sword infantry that's now going to be able to get round the back of these lads. Okay? The horses are gone. The horses are out of this fight at this point. Swords, round the side, round the side, round the side. You're going to go crossbowmen versus handgunners. Not particularly a good engagement, but into the crossbowmen who have now been caught out of position. Crossbowmen, two groups of crossbowmen can take out a group of handgunners. Works for me. Okay, where are the horses? Horses are not coming back yet. My swordsmen are now killing crossbowmen. Alright, this works. My spearmen shields are wavering. I think they're taking on the leader, which isn't good because he's pretty damn tough. But he's worried because his flanks are exposed. Oh, darn it. Right, we've lost one of our groups of crossbowmen. They're broken for now, at least. Now just keep going after those guys. Oh, flip. The flipping horses are back. Keep taking out the horses. Oh, this is where it's all going to go wrong. This is where it all goes wrong. The horses are going to go into the back of my guys, and they're going to immediately break. And that's going to be the fight right there. They're shaken, but they're not destroyed yet. Okay, you. Okay, these guys have recovered. Get back, get back, get back. Keep firing on the damn Outriders. The Outriders will go down very, very quickly. Alright. Outriders are running again. We're not done yet. One sword infantry slamming into the back of the halberds. That's gonna possibly work. If they're surrounded, they're gonna be worried. These guys are high threat though, they're tough. Right, the handgunners are shaken and wavering. Under fire from two different directions here. They don't like that one bit. Wavering. Wavering. My commander's been killed. That's pretty much game. That's pretty much game. That's gonna be it. I mean, try and take out the leader if you can. Just go for them. But I think this is it. My guys are starting to break. And we've got not much we can do. He's still got crossbone up on the hill. And no. That's it. We've got nothing left. We have got nothing left. Swordsmen, try and take out their leader. You won't be able to. But try it. Our crossbowmen are actually doing a pretty good job holding. I'm going to send my lads... Oh, no, not you. Who the heck are you? Oh, you're back in the fight, are ya? Faster and stronger than enemies nearby. Just focus on their leader. Focus on their leader. If we can just get the leader down with all of our infantry... No. 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 This isn't going to work. Just focus all your firepower on the one bloke, alright? Someone just shoot him in the back. Please just shoot him in the back. Damage sustained. He's exhausted. Charging at him. Very tired. If we can just kill the leader, we've got at least half a chance. Turn your fire onto those lads over there. I don't even know how we're still in this. Right, those are crossbowmen. We're out of everything, pretty much. Those swordsmen are going to chase off those guys. Swordsmen after these lads. We've done better than we have any right to, but I don't think we can win this fight now, because I don't think we've got any way of killing their leader. That's the thing. Now, just fire the crossbow at him. Nice and quick. Nice and quick. Ouch! Yeah, you can see he's pretty tough, actually. A single attack is enough to break him. Shoot him in the back. Keep shooting him. Oh, for goodness sake. You see, this guy is so tough, he can actually win this fight on his own. Which is really annoying. Because actually, we actually would have had a chance if it weren't just for this one bloody guy. Just like, he can just run into a group of men firing crossbows at him. And just not care. Not care in the slightest. That's it. We're done. Valiant defeat. We did better than we had any right to. And that means, sadly, well, is he going to take this for his own, or is he just going to sack it? Only 78 of his forces remain. Tragic. We have lost the settlement. Well, we'll go and reclaim it. Into march mode and just cut straight through this area. We're taking a shortcut. On march. I know Middlemarch probably aren't going to be thrilled about this, but screw those guys. Meanwhile, if the undead are so unkeen to fight us, well then I guess we can just go and destroy their bloody villagers. If we burn those to the ground, that will be doing the world a favour. So we head in, south of Essen. Next turn, if the undead don't challenge us, I'm just going to go and start destroying them. They can be as tough as they want, but if I raise the undead settlements to the ground, they can't reinforce, they don't have an economy, they don't have anything anymore. The vampire counts are offering me money for peace, which makes me think I'm actually onto a good plan here. Screw you. Or I could just take the money then attack them anyway. Could do that. That could work. Yeah, free money. Sure, I'll accept your money, you loser vampire counts. And Steerland are... So I just took 1,500 gold off Manfred von Carstein to stop war with the vampire count. I accepted that money and made a peace treaty, and now I've immediately been offered 500 gold in order to start the war again by Stirland. Cha-ching! War is a profitable business. Meanwhile, the guys I've never heard of have apparently ended the non-aggression treaty I forgot I ever made. Oh dear. And all of that beautiful money means I can actually afford over in Johndorf to build the gunsmith I always wanted. Marvellous. And speaking of people who could potentially die to earn more money, rebel scum. I hope you're feeling really confident about life right now, because you shouldn't be. Oh dear. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Is your incredibly crippled army still extremely tired from the extremely good fight that the garrison actually put up? That's a shame. Not even going to bother fighting this one. Auto-resolve it. Yep, decisive victory. Tiny, tiny amounts of damage. Nothing major. They took... We lost 105 men? Should have fought it myself. Never mind. Still gained a rank. That's nice. And we can occupy it, loot it and occupy it. How much do we gain from that? Basically nothing. Probably because... well, it's already just been recently looted. I could raise it to the ground, but that would be pointless. I want its salt supplies and tax revenue back. I'll have that. Thank you. And from that, I get a peasant. Ooh, master, there's some lovely filth over here. Income from all buildings plus 1%. Yeah, sure, why not? And now, mission successful. I apparently... Wait, what did I do? In battle, eliminate a lord belonging to any of the following factions. I don't remember this being a quest I was ever given, but... Alright, fine. Apparently I did. I've got myself a boatman. And rivers of the Empire are vital arteries of communication. Ooh, income from trade plus 6%. And 5% with Ostland. I've accidentally done a mission for Ostland. Great.
Facilities in this city are damaged, my lord. Repair them to gain the full benefit that they can provide.
Oh, do I have to? That sounds like it costs money, and I kind of want to be making money, not spending it. And we have attained complete control over the province. Beautiful. And public order from an entertainer. Nice. And a boatman too. Nice. Again. Until repaired, this building 800 gold to repair the ham. Oh, bloody hell. And the salt pits are worthless. Oh, damn it. Right. Let's repair the brine mining pit because that generates money. Yeah, fine. And then I can't actually afford to repair the actual hamlet, kind of like the main, I don't know, the main community building or whatever, because that costs 800. Oh, right. This is fun. The army, meanwhile, can make a move out the following turn. I feel like I don't really need to go and help these guys. These guys have actually... Yeah, these guys have a really good full-stack army here. And I don't think I'm going to be able to take over the British area. Well, I guess maybe I should go and find their other territory. The one at Langoul, wherever that is. The Caron garrison is insane. But if I could just find the other garrison, that'd work. Ah, darn it. Manfred has decided to withdraw. But Esken appears to be vulnerable.
I am ready.
The problem is, if I go into this area, I'm going to start taking losses. But at the bare minimum, we have managed to scare off Manfred from this whole area. I say we just go and stand right here. We stand right here, and either the vampires come and attack me, in which case we've got a bridge battle, which I'm assuming is still a thing in this game, and that works for me. Or I've got a free run at one out of Esken or Waldenhof that can just be immediately raised next turn. Works for me. We do, however, have a slight issue with a massive, massive deficit on account of army upkeep, which is a shame. We kind of need to find some new source of money, like nowish. Well, I found one way of partly dealing with the issue, which is I've just got rid of 2 of the more useless spearmen out of my army, so that's good at least. But yeah, bit worried about the current situation regarding the state of the economy. Now, one thing I do have is I can now issue commands again in this territory. This territory, which is... Oh! Why is this Oh. This territory produces no tax, because it basically can't, because I'm guessing there's basically no people here. Right, because until I repair the hamlet, they've all fled. Good. Good. Is this territory producing any money at all, by the way? No salt, no garrison. No, it can't produce anything. Well, in that case, it's Festag. Have some beer. Oh, the vampire lords are sort of interested in me. They're looking around, not sure what's going on. One of the vampire lords headed back to Castle Tempelhof. And another mission for victory. Eliminate a lord belonging to the vampire count. And I will get Gambler's Armor. Ward save 10%. Any type of damage is reduced by this amount. Doesn't that just mean minus 10%? Oh, never mind. I don't know exactly what that is. Armor plus 5. And diplomatic relationships with Stirland would improve. But they're already pretty good. But I guess that's a good step forward to potentially starting the movement towards confederating with them. Alright. This area remains on fire. We've at least got a surplus back, but a tiny one. Sadly, I can't whack up the taxes any higher in Jondorf. I'm already taxing them, and there's no way to kind of do anything more than that. Meanwhile, someone put this territory into ruins. Don't know who did that. That's interesting. Alright, now, focus on the important thing. Our chappie over here... Aha. Esken. He's got a clean run at Esken. Tell you what, screw you, stupid, stupid, stupid undead. You've left one of your towns completely unprotected. I'm coming for you. And in we go.
Ulrich's will.
Ulrich's will. So, what have we actually got here? We have got ourselves Hamlin Posner, who is the leader, who is embedded within this group of Crypt Ghouls. Crypt Ghouls are basically, what are you? Your infantry of some description, poison attack, the weapon strength is 38. Pretty darn good, actually. Zombies who are... Ooh, you are really, really flimsy. Yes, highly expendable troops over on this side. And then Fellbats, weak against armor and highly expendable. So, again, incredibly, incredibly flimsy. You know what? Let's actually fight this battle. Let's see how the undead look in combat. And a good gamble. I've gone up from 6 to 24 on the winds of magic, especially as they don't have anything that actually bloody uses magic whatsoever. A nice undead citadel in the background there, like that. And there's our new toys, Shock Cavalry, Empire Knights. Beautiful. Love it. Start the deployment. Start the battle. And the question is, are these guys going to actually decide to try and take me down? Here we are. Fell Bats. So these guys are just like little, like, skirmishers. They're almost like, the war dogs from Rome, if you like. They appear to be, like, very, very flimsy indeed, but seem to do, like, a pretty good job, like, just kind of distracting and harrying and stuff. And we've got the zombies, who are really, really flimsy, reanimated guys. Yep, there we are. Looking a bit like Shadow Man. Anyone remember Shadow Man? Great N64 game. Actually got remastered on the PC not long ago. I should actually play that. Here we go. They've decided they're going to move forward rather than just be shelled into oblivion. Works for me. Send the troops forward. I don't think they've actually got anything that they can actually hit me with for the most part. So, as soon as they come into range, you lot just start going after the main lad, please. And then as soon as their bats come into range, just take them out with our crossbowmen. And in comes the beautiful whistly death. Nice. And the bats have come into crossbow range. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Now you guys just shoot down the bats. Shoot down the bats. Get them out the sky here. Get them out the sky. Focus on their leader. Focus all your firepower on their leader for the time being. These bats will fall out of the sky very, 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 very quickly. Because that's kind of what their job is. They just do not have the staying power. And now that's the bats have decided to move into fight. Okay. And now what the heck have you decided to do? Where's bats? Where's the other bats? The other bats complete... Oh no, the other bats are down here. Flying war beasts who have decided to like dive down. That's fine. They've dived down, but as far as I can tell, they haven't done a single bit of damage yet. That's okay. Their leader's almost dead. Works for me. In which case, Empire Knights, I think you have a job to do here. And Balthazar Gelt, so do you. Glittering Robe, for these lads if you be so kind. They're under attack, so let's be nice and actually give them something to defend themselves with. And you go forward and help out taking those lads if you'd be so kind. Forward, forward, forward and forward, forward and forward. Oh, my Empire Knights are about to charge, and they're going to do a lot of good damage. Oh, yes. That's what we've been waiting for. Send the bastards flying. Back out, back out. Let's save your strength. Right, you guys, round the outside. These guys are flaming, disintegrating. Ah, yes, I'd heard about this. This is how the undead work, which is they don't have morale, but if they're doing badly, the bonding that literally holds them together fails, and they kind of collapse and crackle and disappear. And in this case, they've all collapsed back into nothing. And we had 26 losses, and their entire army is gone. That means we can just head here, and, well, now we have to make a choice. How much money do we make if we actually sack the place? Like, presumably not much. I mean, there's nothing here but zombies. There's no people. Presumably there's nothing to claim as mine. So, not entirely mind. Could sack the place for a big pile of money, or if I raise it to the ground, that's going to pretty much cripple. Loot and occupy. No, I don't really want to occupy it. I'm not sure I want to occupy this location, to be perfectly honest. Though I tell you what, there could be worse things than actually having a settlement out here. If I had a settlement out here, I could. Oh, but I've not got the money to. Well, actually, I'd get the money to repair it from looting it and occupy. I know the plan was to raise it. The plan is to raise the place, but I do need money. Do need money. We're sacking it. Sack it.
Very well. I'll move.
Sack it all. And we have got a reduction in vampiric corruption. Beautiful. Giant pile of money. Perfect. Okay, so my guys are taking a loss on account of the area they're in. Okay, what I need to do now then is, can I... Okay, I can't do anything with them right now.
Pick up the pace.
We're just going to start taking losses until we get out of this area. And once we do get out of this area, we're not going to be able to... Ooh! Someone burnt this area to the ground. Okay, we are dealing with proper scorched earth tactics over here. Well, on the plus side, good news you lot. We've actually found the money from somewhere to replace the hamlet. Beautiful, so that will be done next turn. And while we've got a big pile of money, but not much income, we may as well invest in our towns. And you, poor Helmgart that never ever got upgraded. You, get yourself upgraded to the next level. We'll see if there's anything unique we can unlock in you. But other than that, we're a little bit out in the middle of nowhere right now. Let's just wait and hope that the vampires do indeed attack me. Ah, but one advantage I do have. This guy has a skill point. Perfect. Melee defense seems like a sensible idea here. Let's just get up some defense going on. Perfect. End we go. Now, what are the vampire lords going to do to me? Anything? Oh. They're running back here. They've put Eskin under strength. But... And then Carrick. Wait, what's going on here? Your ally's been attacked. The Carrick Hill. The aggressors that... You know what? I'll go to war with Carrick Hill. Whoever the hell they are. That's fine. Meanwhile, Bretonia... Ah, want peace. They do want peace. But if you want peace, that means peace with Marienburg, right? I hope that means peace with Marienburg, okay? Well, I want 1,000 gold and we've got a deal. Accepted! Nice. So the fickle winds of magic spill from the realm of chaos, flow across the worlds, wax and wane, sometimes blowing a gale, sometimes becalmed. Now the arcane currents have changed once again. The stronger the winds are blowing, the faster they replenish in battle, thought and vice versa. Okay, so previously it's always been one magic every 6 seconds, now it's going to be varied. Alright, fine. Meanwhile, a quest, the Cloak of Molten Metal. Balthazar Gel has always been fascinated with the purity of gold. That's great, but he's also currently standing pretty much in Vampire Count Central. Maybe we should focus on something else for the minute. So, find some iron. Meanwhile, there has been looters. Oh dear, looting. Dear oh dear. Punish them, which gets us war fervor, leadership +6. Or, it's war plunder, in which case, income from sacking settlements for 25%. Nah, punish them. Punish them! Boo, etc. Now, how weak is my army? Ooh, my army has taken quite a bit of a knock. And the vampire counts have indeed fallen back and decided to, handle their settlements for the time being. Well, maybe I probably should have raised it to the ground. I kind of needed the money. I was pretty much broke, in fact. Though here's interesting. Castle Tempelhof itself has been left undefended, with the exception of its garrison, which is admittedly formidable. But despite that fact... Let's head out here. I mean, we can leave via the same route. We may as well just kind of, you know, be a jerk on our way out. Head over here. And just siege against these guys. Well, they've got walls, but in a single turn, I could have one battering ram. That is interesting. And I think while I'm under siege, I don't actually have the issue of being hit by the corruption, because I'm not seeing the red thing. So, I've got one advantage there. I'd say, ladies and gentlemen, as we continue the siege here, let's see on the way out if we can just destroy Castle Tempelhof for good. And this time, if we can take this, we are indeed burning it to the ground. So next time, ladies and gentlemen, well, we're either going to crush one of the biggest, most important settlements of the flipping vampire count for good, or we're going to be completely wiped out here. One or the other. I feel like it could potentially be, potentially the latter. But we shall see, ladies and gentlemen, next time. A very, very big dramatic showdown against the vampire count. But in the meantime, I've been John, this has been many a true nerd, and this has been the really rather entertaining Total War Warhammer. Thank you very much, and goodbye. Here, have a hat. Oh, you don't have a head. I'm sorry, that was really insensitive of me. Oh, I don't want to interface with whatever this is, but alright. Oh god, he's running Windows 8. No bloody wonder it's all gone tits up. Fire extinguisher, if it's a choice between you and me, I'm afraid I'm sacrificing you, just FYI.